Imagine a future where biting into a juicy burger comes with zero guilt. No harm to animals, no damage to the environment. This is the promise of lab-grown meat, a vision of ethical and sustainable dining that feels like a dream come true. But what if this dream rests on fragile assumptions? What if, instead of addressing real issues, this industry is chasing an illusion? Today, we'll explore the big ideas behind lab-grown meat and whether it truly lives up to its bold claims. Critics of traditional livestock farming often point to its high resource use: land, water, energy. The numbers can be shocking at first glance. Yet not all livestock farming operates the same way. While industrial-scale, crop-fed systems constrain resources, pasture-based livestock tells a different story. Grazing animals don't deplete land. They integrate into its natural ecosystems. They thrive on non-arable land, fertilize the soil, and contribute to a regenerative cycle. It's a symbiotic relationship, not a simple equation of consumption and waste. So why does livestock face such harsh criticism? A lot of it comes from what some call the gasoline mindset. This approach views resource use in terms of inputs and outputs, much like fueling a car. While this works for crop farming, think tractors, irrigation, and chemical inputs, it doesn't apply as neatly to grazing animals. Livestock raised on pastures don't rely on heavy machinery, synthetic fertilizers, or water-intensive processes. Treating all livestock systems as equal ignores the nuances and benefits of pasture-based methods. Lab-grown meat is often celebrated as the answer to livestock's perceived inefficiencies. Yet, if the real environmental culprit is crop farming, wouldn't it make more sense to focus on improving that system instead? Indoor farming is already showing promise. By growing crops in controlled environments, we can cut pesticide use, conserve water, and free up arable land. These innovations address key environmental challenges directly, but they lack the glitzy media attention that lab-grown meat enjoys. Why? It might be about framing. Lab-grown meat is marketed as a fix for meat's environmental issues, but it often overlooks the broader context. For instance, much of factory farming's footprint is tied to crop farming, as livestock feed depends on massive crop production. Nutrition is another complex issue. Lab-grown meat advocates suggest it could be healthier, engineered to include optimal vitamins and nutrients. However, replicating the intricate nutritional profile of real meat is no easy task. Meat contains fats, cholesterol, and micronutrients that interact in ways science is only beginning to understand. The history of vitamin supplements offers a cautionary tale. Some supplements help, but others disrupt nutrient balance or are poorly absorbed. Lab-grown meat could face similar challenges, struggling to replicate the natural complexity of traditional meat. Energy consumption adds another layer of complexity. Producing lab-grown meat isn't as energy efficient as it might seem. Bioreactors used to cultivate meat cells require strict temperature controls, nutrient feeds, and advanced technology, all of which demand significant energy. Critics argue that this offsets potential environmental gains. It's like driving an electric car powered by coal-based electricity, sustainable in theory, but flawed in practice. So, if lab-grown meat isn't the magic solution, what should we focus on? Improving crop farming practices, such as expanding indoor farming, holds immense potential. These innovations can directly address environmental concerns by reducing land and water use while minimizing harmful inputs. Supporting pasture-based livestock systems, which work harmoniously with nature, is another viable path. While lab-grown meat represents a technological breakthrough, it risks becoming a solution in search of a problem. The real challenge lies in addressing root issues rather than engineering flashy alternatives. As we navigate the future of food, questioning the core assumptions behind new innovations is essential. True solutions come from understanding the problems, not merely sidestepping them. By focusing on what genuinely matters, we can shape a future of dining that is not only ethical and sustainable, but also practical and rooted in reality. Thanks for watching. And if you found this exploration thought-provoking, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments. Together, let's keep asking the big questions that shape our world.